Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's Monday, man. Monday, January 26th, 2026. That like kind of rhymes, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the channel. Man, sorry for the long wait there. My gaming rig just kind of shit the bed for a minute. I had to reboot it. It's completely locked up. I'm not sure what happened, but appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for those check-ins. Got Mama Goof today with first and the check-in. Outlaw, my brother, with the check-in. Linux and Mr. Biz. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh no. Oh no. Already with the bean? Yeah, I know. I keep oh shit. I hit a bad button. Hope I don't break anything. So the bar rater stuff for Spotify on the Stream Deck used to work fantastic, right? Used to work really well. And so I'd have it right, when I went to that welcome screen, it would cut the sound down to a certain volume level. And none of that stuff works now. I don't know what happened. Also, all my automations through that are dead. And I started in the middle of an ad, and I didn't even know an ad was running. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks for that sub, Outlaw. I appreciate it, man. I do owe you a bean now. How was your stream earlier, man? That was kind of weird seeing you. Have you like kind of switched? Maybe I missed an announcement. I don't know. Have you switched to Truck Sim on Mondays now rather than Fridays? I thought it was Friday before. It's been throwing me off a little bit. And now this hoodie's really warm because I had to get up and move, and now I want to take my hoodie off. So I may go away for a second here in a minute. But music should be at a... I can't even hear the music, honestly. And on the volume mixer, it doesn't look like it's loud now. But yeah, thanks for the heads up on that. I don't know what's going on with the audio stuff. Just not the automation's not working anymore. I keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, I told myself yesterday that I would remember to do it today, and I didn't remember to do it today. So, but yeah, I couldn't decide what to play as usual, so I went with StarRupture because I've been hooked on it lately. I thought about playing something else, but there's another game I got into, that free game, that smart factory game I got into, but there's not a lot to do in that game. Is sit there and like set your stuff up and just kind of let it run for a minute. So I don't know how well that would be to watch, but for some reason my wallpapers are not working. It's been... everything's kind of working against me tonight, but I think it'll be all right. But thanks for that sub, Outlaw. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for 24 months, 2 years. It's insane, dude. You know you don't have to do that. All right, I get the wallpaper on this thing worked out. Thought about even playing something else on like Switch or something, but I don't know. I wanted to stream, and I've been going through this, and you guys have heard me talk about it probably. Where I want to stream, I just don't feel like playing games, man. And I don't mind being like hanging out with y'all, but work lately has been like very busy. But hey, is what it is. How you doing, Brian? Welcome in. I thought I saw Brian chat, yeah. This is where I saw Brian chat. I do owe you a bean right off the bat, so we're gonna take care of that. After I get this hoodie. I'm gonna switch to I'm just gonna switch scenes real quick and you'll take this hoodie off. I'll be right back. Wait, what do you mean? Go wayward on stream? What does that mean? I'm intrigued now by what I feel like there's a hidden meaning there. Either that or I'm just like looking too far into it, I guess. I don't know. Wait, why does it show people live that are not live? Anyways, y'all, we're gonna try some StarRupture, I guess. I don't even really feel like playing this game, but I've been like pretty hooked on this game. I'm getting pretty far in it, and I think so. I guess we'll see how far we can get. I need to upgrade some stuff. I still need to find some more blueprints. I think blueprints are what's really holding me up right now. So we'll see. And hopefully my computer's not being this way for like the whole stream, because that would stink. Where is where did my okay, there we go. All right, we'll switch over to this guy. All right. Wow, that's basically just the same background, right? This misery game. So 1 to 5 player co-op survival game set in a nuclear disaster zone. I haven't thought about playing the what game was that? This just goes off on a random tangent, plays music videos and sings along badly and watches. I've been there. I've been in his streams when he's done that before. At like 4 in the morning. Which is wild. Me and business and you probably the same, has had some pretty odd conversations during those wayward sessions. What's up, Haas? How you doing, brother? This game looks kind of interesting. I'm gonna wishlist this. Yeah, I know all too well about that. I even thought about playing this Quarantine Zone game. Is this game considered early access? Because I know that when Outlaw was playing it, he was having some issues. Developer Direct. Okay. They got the first Sims on here now. Hey, Ragebound's on here. I didn't realize Ragebound was on here. Death Stranding. That quarantine zone is interesting. Well, he kept getting like he would do the inspections or whatever, and he'd get bad inspections even though he like did everything. And this was happening on stream, so I know it wasn't just something he was making up. Do they have Fable on here, or is that just Xbox Developer Direct? Whatever that means. I'm just curious what's on Game Pass these days. Do I still have Oblivion installed? I do. I probably need to uninstall this. You didn't have that problem at all? Yeah, when you scan people, that stuff. I told him that he probably just sucks at the game, but yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of curious about Starfield now too. Because people are saying that it's like all different now. The premium edition or whatever. I tend to really like Bethesda games. So I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up liking that game. This game called Misery. It's $10. It's like Satisfactory and StarRupture, but build your bunker, craft weapons, explore a weird procedurally generated world with your friends. Beware of anomalies, monsters, and armed bandits. I don't know how it gets these two games because it doesn't look like a factory game. It looks like it's more of a, like a 7 Days to Die type thing. Getting bad scans that I didn't have the correct device to do the scan, so I missed a few points. Okay, so it is your fault. Okay. Here I am just thinking the game is trash and it's just you're just a dumbass. Okay, that may have been uncalled for, but it's so funny. Dude, Way of the Hunter. This game is $3 right now. Did y'all see this? Remember when this came out, everybody was getting it? It's $3 right now, dude. Why is it $3? Did they just come out with a bunch of DLC or something? Wow, this game has a lot of DLC. Yeah, they're just trying to get you in to buy the DLC. That's what they're trying to do. Let's let them trade. It's kind of interesting. This looks like you're just doing the trading aspect of like Civ 6 or Civ 5. New end game. I don't like games that have end games, dang it. Here for the long haul, yo. What's this? Cabin Crew Life Simulator? That can't be good. Flight events? Oh, so you're a cabin crew. So you're flight attendants, basically. Flight attendant simulator during crashes. I mean, what else would you want to do but like being crashes? Which is this? It's early access. It's got a demo. It's $13. Motel manager simulator. Aviation simulator bundle. Mini airways. The airline simulator. Interesting. This game was free. I don't know if it's still free or not, but it was free for like a couple of days. Now it's 89 cents, but it was free for a little bit. And I actually got pretty. I mean, you just run like a little toy shop using robots. Pretty good. Just a second. I think it's the lighting that makes it really just uncomfortably warm all of a sudden in here. Why is my green screen's like off? What the hell? It's always off on that side. Let me fix that. Yeah, or I'm mute. Dude, I'm just batting zero tonight. My bad. All right. So Outlaw, I appreciate the support, man. We got a red bean. It looks like it may be a sriracha. I don't see any black specks in it or anything. So I think that's what it is. I'm tired, man. Work kind of kicked my ass today. But here we go. Here's the bean. Kids over here watching me. I think it was sriracha. The sriracha and the jalapeno beans, I could like eat those as snacks, man. They're so good. I'm so weird. I know. So if you guys didn't get this game, there's a DLC for it too. Oh no, that's not DLC. That's a different game. If you didn't get this one, it was free. It's now 89 cents. It's usually $15. And it's called Smart Factory Tycoon. And it's actually pretty fun. It's actually really fun. But there's like a lot of sitting and waiting for it to do stuff. So it's like, it's not something I'd probably stream. Or at least I wouldn't. I don't know. Y'all may stream it. You're better streamers than I am. What's this? Corner Kitchen Fast Food Simulator. Okay. This looks like something that I would play. And it's not even early access, yo. Yeah, based on all these games, it's definitely look like something I would play, considering I own. I got the Angler, and I don't even know how I got that game. Cash Cleaner Simulator. Dude, there's so many games. The Saloon. I see that right. A Rap House. Trash Goblin. What the hell? Deconstruction Simulator. Wait, really? You just knock shit down. Okay. I can respect that. Green Hell. This game's by the same developer. Yeah. I know, Brian. I'm just terrible tonight. This Green Hell game is from the same developer as StarRupture. PP Jar. This game was like $1 when I bought it. It was ridiculous. More from Creepy Jar. Yeah. What's up, Elmer? How you doing? Oh man. All right. Oh yeah, by the way, I did eat a bean, so remove the bean. Trying to keep up with the bean counter as much as I can, but sometimes y'all get crazy. So console shop simulator. Interesting. I wish this is like crazy. Packing for my hunting trip starting tomorrow. Nice. Well, enjoy your hunting trip. It sounds like it's like a blast. I saw people playing this high guard game. I guess it's actually free. I didn't know it was free. Players will ride, fight, and raid as wardens, arcane guns. So it's a PvP. It's mostly negative. Okay. I saw somebody playing it earlier. this game? No Rest for the Wicked. Ori and Blind Forest, or the Ori and the Will of the Wisp, because the rest are unique. In a handcrafter world with Souls-like combat. It's multiplayer for up to 4 players. Looks pretty gruesome. There's some games that need updates here. Yeah. Well, good luck, man. Hopefully you get it. I've never been hunting, and I wish that were not true. What's up, Teeks? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Gaming? Nice. Load our game. We're about 36 hours into the save now. Arc Raiders. I've considered getting Arc Raiders. One was just right in front of my blind too. I'm downloading the videos right now. Yeah. That happens, doesn't it? Solar generator 2. Impeller. Battery nozzle. Helium. Nozzle. I enjoy it. That's good. I heard some people saying that it can be kind of toxic, but or got a little toxic, but all right, so cool. We got some new recipes to unlock here. Now since we unlocked the Mega Press, which is a new it's a new production machine. Need electronics. Furnace is not done because we still need blueprints for electronics, chemicals, hardening agent, and hardening agent. Yeah. This one should be pretty easy. Let me go ahead and pay all these. We got the valve blueprints already. We're not producing nozzles yet. Pumps. So cool, with the Mega Press, we can produce some new stuff. So in this game, you are a criminal person. You have been sent to this planet to mine resources, to pay back your debts to these 5 corporations, which are these 5 here that we were looking at: Future Health Solutions, Lighting Corporation. And so this planet is like very very rough. A lot of people have died doing this. And so you're building a little factory, a big factory, to send up these shipments of the stuff that they're demanding. And you unlock different stuff as you progress. It's very, if you've played or seen Satisfactory, it's very similar. It does have more combat to it seems. Overall, it's been a pretty good game. Let me turn audio on. I came across a base that looks very difficult. It had some bugs in it that I could not kill. When I'd shoot them, I wasn't doing any damage to them. So I got the hell out of there. We're gonna unlock some of these recipes, I think. So for the Mega Press to do, so I know we have 10 of those. Those are pretty easy to come across. 10.
I can use that.
Alright, we'll go ahead and fulfill that portion. And intermediate, we need 500. We have 440. We need to make some more. I need 60 more. I need inductors, glass, and this. Got some glass in here, I think. 82. We have lots of inductors. I don't know if we have the frames though. We may have to go get the frames off the production line. This is my base. I built all of this. One of several bases that are starting to kind of grow together, so it's starting to look like one base now. Where was I producing these? Right there. I'm gonna grab all of them we have. Let's just replenish. This isn't even really all of them that we have, but all of them I care to get. This game is very early access, like very, very early access. Pretty good for being so early in early access. So, let me grab some more glass.
I think I can use this.
400 glass, 400 of these. And then we have more inductors in our personal inventory up here. One, 2, 3, 4. We just made 1,000 with that. So we'll be able to unlock automating production of intermediate building material. Sweet. Stabilize. I should be able to unlock this one. Nozzles. let's do that. What does it require? Heat resistant sheets, helium, and stabilizer. I'm gonna forget that. Let me take a note. Let me write it down. We have heats 200. Helium is 2000. And stabilizers. 100 stabilizers. That should be pretty easy, actually. Furnace. Yeah. This stuff back in here. Let's go ahead and go 5 up.
Nice.
Some food and some drink. Rhythm, how you doing, man? I got close to the big terraforming guy, and I got the small explanation of what that's all about. No spoilers, though. No spoilers. And so, what does it take to build these? I guess I should check. Takes 80. Okay. Well, we have. So 80, 160, 240. I want 480 again. I don't know if I have 480. Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Probably have to rebuild my base again. It feels like you're doing a construction on an interstate in a very busy, fast-growing town, doesn't it? You feel like you're as soon as it's done, you got to do it again because you got to rearrange things. I was just saying that I got close enough to the terraforming guy over here to get the initial like spill on what that's about without really getting much information, just knowing that I got to somehow get in that place. Which I hope I'm not spoiling for you. I'm pretty sure you've gotten that far though. I'm still just behind on yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing because I mean, what else is there, right? I need blueprints. That's my biggest problem because I've been So this was the part of my whole base that got screwed up because some of these I used the wrong connectors in some spots. That rail connector piece. This one, I've gotten to hate this thing. Because for some reason, sometimes my brain just doesn't process it correctly. Yeah, I don't necessarily want help finding them, but that's what I'm doing. I've ruined too many games for myself by not just figuring it out myself, so try not to do that with this game.
Acquired.
Oh yeah, yes. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm about to go test out my rifle because I have the it looks like the receiver I upgraded to do more damage because I was hitting these vermin and I was just getting the shield icon every time I hit them. So I assume that means that my weapon was just not powerful enough to do any damage to them. Yeah, I've gotten to where I pretty well I mean, I like this guy, the big gun, but a lot of times it's like I probably need to, but I only really use that when I'm getting swarmed big time in my face. I still haven't unlocked much of the weaken the eyes. I was so far from them, I couldn't even tell what I was hitting on them. I didn't even know what they looked like. I was not about to like run up on them either. It's that massive base they have that's probably got a lot of the stuff in it. A lot of the blueprints I need. I want to unlock more in the food tree also. I need to level up some more in combat. This week you can only go to 35 while we're in early access. And that stuttering thing still kind of pisses me off because I really like that keyboard. And 45 actual level.
Changing mags.
I
need to survive.
Works. Where's the base I built out here? I thought I built a base out here. Maybe I tore it down. Yeah, their base is up here. I'm a little off. Who else? Yeah, I put a base. I put a temp base at one point, and I forgot to grab a heart. So I'm gonna have to hit one of these meteors to get one.
Acquired.
Just to have, just in case. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of duplicate blueprints also. Did I explore this base? Or is this the base?
Changing mags. Reloading. Come here.
Yeah, this is the spot. I'm just taking a different approach because I was approaching from up here before. Okay, I hear the little fuckers. Oh. You're barely worth even shooting. These little guys. Okay, here's one of the big guys. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Him? Oh shit. Holy shit, what happened? He just knocked the shit out of me.
Changing mags.
Oh, you little dude. Why? Wait, where'd he go? Oh.
Reloading.
Knocked the shit out of me again.
Changing mags.
Like bullets flying off of him and shit. Co-op or turrets. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do because I got smart with some of the where's my game or something?
Dehydrated.
I go back in my stuff. Oh, this was one of my other forward bases. Where the hell up here? Don't really have anything here. Yeah, I would build these up around we have turrets here. And then I would trigger the thing and let the turrets kind of take care of everybody that came in.
Out of ammunition.
Maybe ammo.
I need to survive. Acquired.
Yeah, that was not the base that I wanted to regen at. Do these do anything? Toxicity. Means I gotta get all the way back to my main base now. That was incredibly stupid of me. That's the first time I ever tried to fight one of those guys, so. I wonder if I could even get close to my body. The way this is set up, you have all the shit that damages you, then you have the sulfur. My body is right there. Yeah, it's true. I didn't even think to use this during that fight either.
I'm healed. If I don't drink something soon, I'm gonna die. Nice.
So dramatic, dude. Yeah.
Empty.
I have no ammo. Yeah, hit my shields, asshole. Just keep hitting my shields. The crab, that's funny. It makes him sound less frightening than what he is. Yay! Creepy crawlies. Sorry about the base to trim the spaghetti and generally works, but there's an option. Yeah.
Come here.
He's all here, yo.
Rupture activity
Oh,
detected.
wonderful.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Wonderful.
Acquired.
Dude, it's up and hung up on the tree. Think we can make it? Almost there, we're so close. I've said that before that I can make it, and I've not made it.
Need ammo. I'm out.
Yeah, we're here. Yeah. We didn't even get the countdown yet.
Empty.
I verified. Okay. Make take anything here. I had all my ammo on me too.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
Oh, yes. Reloading.
At least I have this. So I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I need to go out and get some. Here's some building materials pretty close. Have to wait till this shit passes.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
For now. I don't even know why I ran off because I had materials to build some stuff here locally and I don't know, I got brave. I got stupid. I want to look at. Yeah, you need a shower. Hope you're doing well. I'm able to get out of here yet. Yeah. Let's see what's in here. I didn't realize you could set limits on request limits and stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool actually.
Ah, gotcha.
We'll let the process replenish itself. We get our weapons back. What do I have? Piercing magazine, that's what that was. Yeah, well, at least we have something. And backups to get our body. Probably build a base somewhere out there. Hey, look at that. Oh, come on, get up there. Game really needs a mini map. Oh, my body's like in the air. Look at it.
Great.
Oh man, I should have made some more ammo for this. I don't have that much ammo for it. This is the same ammo that the turrets are gonna need. Be nice when there's a way to travel between like bases without just walking. I saw that's on the roadmap. I think it was pretty early in the roadmap actually. This gets to be a pain after a while. Oh, if you're still around, Rhythm, are we friends on Steam? Oh, and there's these things.
I need to survive. Come here.
I lost quite a bit of stuff. The sound of crickets in this game is somewhat terrifying. Grubbler.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
There's a few things I want to build though. I want to build a basically a munitions factory. I don't have to keep coming back and making munitions, so they're just ready for me. There were 2 unlocks in the press that I want to build production lines for. The yeah, of course I can unlock the nozzle pretty quickly. How you doing, Alma? I got a little bit of a headache. We need like 2,000 of these. That's crazy.
Huh, nice.
Boo. Come on, man. Y'all are in the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? Boo.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
I saw a graphic one that every time there's been a new pope, like the last 3 times, the last 3 pope changes, whatever the terminology is, the Seahawks have went to the Super Bowl that year. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm like a nerd for stupid shit like that. I don't know why. Need like 100 more. What else do I need? I needed stabilizers and heat resistant sheets. I'm glad you chose to copy me and predict the Seahawks would win. That's pretty funny. I don't even know what to say to we need 200 of these. Stabilizers, where are stabilizers? Ceramics. Am I making stabilizers? I don't remember. I think they're over here. No, I would have get past him. Cause that's it's this silicone. I guess while I'm here, I can go ahead and right, to make the ammo, it's a standard ammo. Oh yeah, I need wolfram powder. How many in here? Fire. No. Here we're gonna change out our loadout anyway. The Grim. Be sure to fire.
Reloading.
So you know that Outlaw streams, you know that a few other people stream. Did you know that every once in a while Haas even streams? If not, you should go follow him. If you're not already. Oh, he's not an idiot. He knows more about pools than I do. I had no problem with it. I guess I'm not making stabilizers. I thought I was making stabilizers. I need stabilizers for one of these. Color nozzles, chemicals. I want to build like a storage facility so I can just kind of keep track of everything I have. Dry my hair so I can't hear. Oh, that's convenient. Too busy blow drying my hair. Listen, you talk crap about my Seattle sea chickens. I assume that you've already clapped back had you actually heard me say that. So. Where do I want to build this stuff? Do I want to build it here? I might be building this stuff at the end over there. What I'm doing is building a spine of storage and the production or the ribs of the central. Gotcha. I thought about doing something similar. I know there's a way to do it like circular too, but these are the those are the applicators. Those are the straters. I thought that I was making these. Oh, there they are. I'm making these. I just need 100, so you can go directly into replenishment. I like the pull function because unless there's demand for something, it doesn't like clog up your lines. Just sending random shit. For high volume recipes. And a lot of time on a lot of these high volume stuff, I'll even just kind of give it its own track end. It's really difficult to arrange all that. I'm gonna build this over here. Yeah.
Come here. I need to survive.
Am I on? Snacky snack. Well, I want to, I gotta do a couple things before I can even do this because I lost some of my intermediate building materials when I died. So I need to get that back up to 480. And I have 360. So I lost, what, 120? Oh, come on. Let me up here. Thank you. Also needed to... Yeah, I'm so scatterbrained right now. Alright, I'm gonna go get some wolfram powder so I can make some ammo. Then we'll come back and make more building materials for the other stuff. As I did a similar in my original Satisfactory build, which sucked because the updates to the game posed it, but I'd done so much freaking work on that thing, on the storage system, and I was so proud of it, and then it was just broken. That was literally heartbreaking. The core upgrade oil prepared. Yeah. But I've been also I got one of the extender things too. But I've been kind of separating things out. Yeah, I usually take from these first.
I can use this.
I'm pretty much planning on making as much as I can. Right now, I'm just kind of going off of memory where everything is. Get here now. Well, congratulations. Hope you had a great day today. Gwenna. I have to take some ibuprofen, man. My head is like throbbing. I think I just need a nap, dude. I stayed up way too late last night, just watching TV. Not even doing anything actually productive. And we made an ass ton of that because of the fact that need more glass and infusers. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what we're doing. Let's take as much as we have here. When you do the core upgrade, doesn't that cause you to get swarmed too? Oh yeah. Oh, I had a bunch in here already, but whatever. Where did Haas go? Oh. Alright, tell him where he went. Yeah. I can barely hear the music. Like if I turn it down any lower. And it doesn't show up on the mixer as being that loud. That's just weird, man. I'm not sure why. Somebody said that earlier too, and I turned it way down. It's virtually nothing now. Is that better? As far as the audio goes? Yeah, it's weird because it doesn't show up that way on the mixer. On the mixer, it showed that I'm way louder than the music. Yeah, with the voice mod stuff, I've had that do some weird stuff. Rhythm. We have more building materials.
Just what I need.
I'm tired, but I promise I'll get on it for. You're not streaming, are you? If you're tired, you're tired, man. I'm just gonna make as much of this as I have materials for. What was it that we were unlocking? This nozzles. Now we have to make nozzles to be able to unlock valves. And everything we have in there. I haven't built a single mega press, but here we are with stuff and things. Yeah. Really close to getting aqua gel.
Ah, gotcha.
Got a lot of ammo. You don't need the pistol ammo on us right now. We have heavy and standard. Lots of standard so that we can put up turrets. I just need a heart. To build a base. So that's the trick to the crab, huh? Get him to... Get him to turn his back on your turrets and chase you. That's pretty good strat right there. I built like 9 of these things, dude. Nope. I don't even have room to build 9 of these here. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they're getting too close to that. I'll build them over here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Now we have... Dude, this is too close. I'm gonna move these 3. And move them up, I like here. So I'm gonna have one building. I need nozzles. I have 3 of these buildings, just ammunition. Probably 2 do standard and 1 doing. No, I'm gonna do 1 doing standard. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do 3 and 3. And then I need building materials. So I need to build more of these actually. And I'm out of building materials. So I need to go get building materials.
Gotcha.
What's it colliding with? It sucks if I gotta do these one at a time. It's not colliding with anything, dude. These are what you can make. This will be interesting because I take 4 now, and I don't have the 5 splitters. Still listening, Goof. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Does it have 4 separate inputs? Yeah. This be interesting how I have to do this. I've never done this before. One, 2, 4. For those 3. 1, 2. Nope, this is too close. This is... kind of annoying. This is a ladder. That's okay. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to take first off, we're going to split this here. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. Stupid ladder. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Six, 4, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't need this one. We could actually separate these out a little better. Yeah. Those three. Hmm. I'm going to take this, for instance. We're going to build this. So we need building materials in one. Okay. Need the conductors in this one. Glass here. And then titanium housing in the last one. These are going to have to split on 2 levels, right? I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, I could use this as a splitter. For this one, the first one's going to split there. Second one will split there. We only actually need 3. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I think I was overthinking there. That's alright. Oh man, see, that's the problem. So I'm gonna raise this one up as high as it'll go. I think. Maybe right there. This one should. This one can't go to any of those. This is the tricky one right here. Yeah. Yeah, those are all hooked up. And this to this.
I'm detecting increased
Ah,
rupture
son of a
activity.
bitch. Okay.
Prepare for a wave.
I was in the zone building and that happens. I like how these are crossing even though the game allows it. Still severely bothers me.
Sent. The Moon Energy Corporation is very pleased with your services. More rewards await you in the terminal.
I just jumped right over it. I hate that, man. You're just in the zone building stuff, and then all of a sudden you gotta go run for cover. Just gonna watch the world crumble. What time is it? I don't feel like I've been streaming for 2 hours, but here it says I've been streaming for 2 hours. That's crazy. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
Actually, I'm gonna take the official break. So, where's my stuff? Give me a few minutes, guys. I will be back. Oh, we are muted. All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for your patience. We're going to continue this game now since I should take my reward. Yeah, the next thing here is the valves, and that is solar generator version 2. Storage depots here. We have the nozzles that we can craft. Defense tower, it's also nozzles. Impellers, that's going to be the sulfur extractor. The refinery. Pressured helium and sulfuric acid. Sulfur ore. Chemicals. Yeah, two new LEMs. Compounder. Synthetic resin. Interesting. Okay. All right, back to work. That's not here because the ladder. I like the game quite a bit. How you doing, Flu? I am getting close to 40 hours on this save. Very, if you like Satisfactory, you probably really like this game. Alright, oh, come on. There we go. What was I doing? I was working over here when we had to run for cover. You crossed 90 hours, but you have more time on your hands than I do apparently, because I've played almost every waking moment that I could on this game, except for a few bits. You know, I only have 40 hours, so. A week's worth of shorts done tonight. Nice. So I am basically going to do the same thing here. support here. So these will bring those in. Then I need to come down to this end. Look at you pretending you know what you're doing and all. I know. Isn't it freaking weird? How you doing, Chucky? Oh, this is gonna be I don't have a lot of space to work here. Figure it out.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Pretty chill into a rough Monday. Sorry to hear you had a rough Monday, man. That stinks. Actually, this is where we're gonna separate these out. So this first one's gonna go here. Hopefully this works the way I want it to. Second one. I guess it doesn't really matter, but make sure they line up here. Okay, so we got a little distribution system going for these, even though I still gotta wire up everything else here and decide what I'm gonna produce. Walk down to this end. I'm gonna make a break here. Give this a little exit ramp. Leave this connected on this. So the interesting thing about that is I don't know if that's going to exactly work or not. I guess we'll find out. I mean, I have a big like loop thing going on here too. Like theoretically, these should start pulling. And I may have to restart the game because I noticed sometimes too when stuff is going wrong with the rails that if you just restart your save, but oftentimes it'll fix it. I expected things to pull. So I'm gonna save. Yeah, I've had a lot of success with just quitting the main menu and reloading the save, and it just kicked things back off. I knew it was coming. The winter storm is going to throw everything in transition on whack for a week. Yeah, that's very true, unfortunately. I've had this trick fix so many problems though. I could already see these things pulling. They're already pulling, I think. Yeah, see, they're already pulling. So yeah, everything's going off here. This is the first stuff to arrive. And those are going to hit these. Guess it doesn't really matter what I choose. They should pull with other stuff. So it'll pull, what, 500 of these. It's starting to pull some of the other stuff too. Which, that's, yeah, that's gloss. What's up, Andy? How you doing? What's up, Chud? Andy. Oh, you jerkwad.
Reloading. Reloading. Changing mags.
Turds tried to attack my stuff, man. Yeah, that's all of them. I was here just chilling, trying to watch production, and they're gonna be little jerks. Alright. So we're pulling... Everything's pulling. All four are pulling. Some of them are taking a little bit longer to get here, but... Sweet. I got a plan for the output already. Okay. Let's... Be a drink.
Ah, tasty.
We call it a night. Thanks for stream, brother. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for everything. I'll take it easy, brother. Get some rest. Alright, so the plan for the output is pretty simple. I'm just gonna... Take these here. Blah, blah, blah. Do the same for these three. Even though I haven't even hooked these up to the front end yet, but we'll get there. the second. He'll be the first. I gotta go down here. Alright, we getting attacked again. I have to put a turret here, aren't I? Okay. Well, I think that's just the machine making noise then. Okay, so we got these two, and then do the same thing for these three. What's up, Brian? How you doing? And it'd be nice to get those really big storage buildings. And there. The output's done. No, not yet. I kind of read up on them a little bit, but I wanted to. All right, so we know that we're building these guys. So they'll go ahead and start pulling those out. Maybe. Are they building those? I'm gonna like pull this out.
Great.
And put it back in. I'm gonna have to restart that one too. Because these should definitely be. Restart the save. And make it. Hopefully I didn't just get something out of alignment. That could possibly. Yeah, I think I did. I think I didn't need to do this. I think I got it out of alignment. I saw those like big storage facility things too. I was really curious about. Okay, see now they're going after the save. Are these? Why are these not producing? Oh no, they should be. Oh, no recipe, that's why. Duh. Okay. It was just going to the one. Alright, so that's working. I only set the recipe on one of these. Alright, these are flowing pretty good now. This long beard hair I just pulled off. Dude, these things are so freaking long. So eventually everybody will get caught up. This is hooked up too, right? Yeah, everything's hooked up. It's just the so everybody should be full of inductors. 100. Yeah, the inductors all were the first ones to come across. Most of this is going to be munitions, heavy and standard, so I could start. I need to go check on some of my stuff. Like this base up here. This base over here. Then we still need to build the new base out here. Probably like right here. So I can recoup pretty quickly. Yeah, I may do drone deliveries out there of ammunition. These lines are gonna get pretty busy with the rest of this stuff. So if I hit the recipe on these, like these aren't that bad. Like standard ammo is just 2 ingredients. So I really don't even need all these storage buildings. Yeah. But once these catch up and fill up this storage, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But you see it's pulling some of the stuff, it's pulling from around the way, and some of it's just circling in my loop. I may build just some shortcuts in the loop or something. Yeah, the original purpose of this base, this small area here, was for munitions. Because I am not producing any ammunition, mass producing at all. Which I was before my last rebuild. Yeah, this one's staying almost full. Glass is getting up there. This stuff is not keeping up very well. It's like it's only supplying to this one for some reason. And I think for building materials specifically, I may need to build it out. Because my whole building materials are being built out here. And I was playing with drone deliveries with them. So they may actually be pulling them from 2 different locations. Then the eventual idea is that on the output here, I would have these three basically on ramp to a different spot in the loop. I'm gonna build that now. Problem is, if I do that right in the middle of all this shit going on, it's gonna like really like, why is it doing this? Like, just like, it's turning on this one, so it's found its own. It's like looping. The building materials are looping on their own on this 3-splitter. That's interesting. I didn't know it did that. You see that though? It gets there and it's looping on its own. Yeah. I mean, at least it's not having to go all the way through everything though. So, I mean, I don't look at that as a bug. I look at that as a feature, but that doesn't make any sense for the purpose of RHEL. But it is looping. So if I break this in the middle of this, it's going to potentially wreak havoc. So let's do it. That should resume, hopefully. I may have to restart the save again to get that to resume properly. Then what we would do, this is backwards. It can't be placed. What? Okay. Let me bring this over here. Cannot be placed. Is it too steep? I'm gonna do this a different way and watch it'll work. Oh no, I did this backwards, that's why. So I probably use 150 hearts for 3 core upgrades. So you have, okay, you have to do them one at a time then. This is going, yeah, this is going, no, oh. It's going the right direction. So when this comes off, yeah, I set this up wrong. I see my mistake now. And it happened in tiers. this. And then join the loop there. Okay, back to save. I remember when I told you about this game, Rhythm. You were like, I have time for another game. And I'll look at you. Almost 100 hours in or whatever. Okay. Alright, so I kickstarted it again. And it's doing the bug thing. That I'm generally okay with. Not expecting any output here because I don't have a pull for this. Saw someone else play gameplay and it was on sale. So I overworked this because I only need 2 ingredients. So we're just going to kill that one. That one. We don't need this anymore. We don't need that anymore. We're going to do standard ammo here. And then that second one should output here. See, and these aren't even on the right rail. It's just correcting it. Which if they fix that bug is gonna mess up my stuff. Yeah, no problem, man. I just think it's funny because I knew that you would definitely like hop on the StarRupture bandwagon. Like, I was honestly surprised you weren't already like on it when I mentioned it. How full is this? So these are 1,000 blocks. I like too that you could right click here and you could change your request limit. You could knock these down. It helps with a little bit of control. So with that, we know that this, if I go looking for stuff, yeah, let's completely get that one. So these were what? Wolfram powder and building material. We do powder here. Building material here. If you set it to max, it still leaves a limit number. It never goes away. Yeah, I did notice that. Which, I mean, I probably will never look at that number again, so it doesn't bother me that much. So at some point it'll start pulling these. And then these should be easy to wire up since it's just these two. I'll probably still tier them on height just to do myself a favor. Yeah, maybe. Just put this on the opposite end. Alright, so that's done. The munition ones are a lot easier than those intermediate building materials, because that the 4 ingredients, that's rough. Yeah. But they did those pretty quickly after the initial early access release. I forget what they fixed in those. I remember reading them, but building materials are probably going to take a minute because of the way they're queued. Yeah, okay. Now we should start producing some munitions soon. And then these should just be 2 also. It's almost same scenario. Why is this one building materials? This is heavy ammo. Okay. And so it's just titanium rods and building materials. It's the same thing we overbuilt here. I mean, I could technically build these right because there's just got 3 outputs, but I like doing the splitter thing better personally. You know, I'm sure he gets excited about the fire. Yeah, stacked rails. I just hope that they stick with the development of the game and don't end up, because there's a lot to do here, you know. There is quite a bit to do here. Yeah, I didn't set these up. So you had titanium rods in basic building material. And then the output. Heavy ammo. Yeah, our rails are pretty busy. These rails are pretty busy. Adding stuff is a Green Hell does. They worked on that game for a long time. Yeah, that is true. That's a good call out because I forget about Green Hell sometimes. I've never played Green Hell. I bought it for like $1 when it was on sale, and I'm actually wanting to play it. As soon as I bought it, also they put it on PlayStation Plus catalog, so I had it there too. Green Hell's like hardcore survival though, right? Yeah. I bought New World and I don't think I ever played it. Maybe I'm part of the problem. Yeah, Donnie Theory played the crap out of Angular Call of the Wild. Is that why? Did they stop on the well, no, that's a different game. It was a year ago they announced it. So these are starting to get some of this stuff now too, so this is getting close to half. We have no ammo. Our first ammo shipment coming in. You'll see, and then like 2 weeks later, they're like, yeah, we're done. You see off in the distance there, I have a base core there with a facility. All it's doing is mining titanium, but I'm not even out. It's just sitting there. I haven't really done anything with it yet. Alright, so we got everything pulling through now. When I first saw the rail system in this, I wasn't sure what to think about it. I was like, I don't know if I like this or not. But I think it's because getting used to the like conveyor system being satisfactory. But if they have an offline mode, then you should be pretty golden then. Yeah, see, it's like correcting it because I misassigned the rails on this. So it's like correcting it. Could be getting close to half on there. I may pull in another line here. Because we have this is just building materials coming off of these lines, off of this line here. You saw how this thing kind of looped. Things could actually loop around if they had to. Basically at the ends of my line. This was like in the original base location, and I just kind of repurposed the spot just to do building materials. Because I was actually trying to build a better spot to get calcium, and then you have that other spot on the other end where you have wolfram and titanium really close again. So I started all the other production there. On Game Pass, so it probably never really did much. Because I'm thinking about breaking this off before even this loop. Well, actually, I'm thinking about breaking it off here and just kind of going around. That way it doesn't really tie up the rest of these lines. Because it's like, it's going to tie up all this stuff when I start exporting more stuff again. I don't know how I'm going to make that work though. I'm trying to think through it. Because I could just have it, I could just kind of do another deal like I did here just for these, because everything else here is taking building materials. Angular was a bit by the, yeah. But is it like Fishing Planet just huge in the online video game fishing world anyway?
Ruptura activity detected. I recommend finding.
Well, I guess I ain't doing
place.
shit right now. It's just everything. I looked at what they did with Hunter Call of the Wild. I got you. Chemicals, impaler, nozzle. I need to start doing nozzles. Dude, I got 2 of these to take nozzles I can unlock. Storage depot 2. And then the defense tower. Since I have nozzles unlocked, because somehow I got the recipe to nozzles before I got like a bunch of other recipes. Oh no, it's the recipe to valves I got early. But still, same thing. And then I could unlock valves. And then valves were another one of those. I'm waiting for us to hit a bug in the waves and us just get freaking slaughtered. Even being indoors.
Ruptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Yeah, maybe that's why I got it so early. After I got the mega press. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. But I did get the blueprint early for valves though. Somehow. In the electromagnetic coil, I have one of those in my inventory. Funny enough, I don't know where I got it from. I don't even remember. Yeah, level up.
Data collected.
This is it right now, and I'm sure I got 2 or 3 of those. Yeah. I have...
Nice.
3 duplicates that I already had. Stabilizer, rotor, and tube. It's kind of frustrating to get duplicates. I'm like, I don't even want it, dude. Just don't even pick it up. But you can't get rid of it once you have it. So at least from what I understand. Let's see. I don't know how right now. Yeah. I'm gonna save. I'm probably gonna call stream. I'm getting a little tired. I never took any ibuprofen, so this headache's still around. Hope they have a dynamic job, but let us toss it in analytics for points. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. All right, guys, we're gonna raid out to somebody. I gotta find somebody to raid out to, though. If you give me just a minute. I do appreciate everybody tonight. Thanks to the moderators for helping out. Thanks for the resub from Outlaw and everybody that came out and chatted. What's up, Brian? Have a good one, man. Night, Haas. We'll find somebody cool to raid, I think, or maybe just somebody tolerable. Just kidding. That's so messed up. You know what? Let's just raid Guana. She's streaming right now. Why not? You know, you guys like Guana. Give her some crap about the sea chickens. Let me get in there real quick. Dude, why is her name not coming up here? Hey. But yeah, she's playing Dead by Daylight as usual. That's her jam. Guys, go check her out. You've seen her in the community giving us banter back and forth about football, sports ball teams. But she's a really cool person. So check her out. Give her a follow. And I will see you guys later. Not your fault you couldn't take on the Niners or the true. I forgot that you're a Sea Chicken fan, Trucky. Congratulations, by the way, man. I hope you guys win. I really like Sam Darnold quite a bit, and his story and all the shit he's been through to get to where he's at. Man, it's amazing. And then Minnesota just kind of like kicking him to the curb. You know, it's just like, why did the Vikings do that? Look at them now. Look how trash they are now. I say that knowing that one of my better friends is a Vikings fan who may be actually lurking right now. Who knows? Anyways, guys, I should be back next Monday if I could, or actually Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Wednesday today. No, should be back Wednesday night. Not sure what I'm going to play yet. Probably more of this, to be honest with you. I'm like hooked on this game unless I just find something else to play before then. But you guys, love y'all. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.